Hey everybody, welcome back to Build Different Tactical. Long time no see. A lot has taken place since I really started this channel. Been to a few events, got to connect with a few great people. But today I wanted to bring to you my 8.5-inch PSA 300 blackout. And why I decided to go with this and why I decided the parts and pieces on this one. As you can see here, I have a SB5 brace. I have the Smith & Wesson hand grip, pistol grip. I have a standard ambidextrous charging handle. I have your M-Bus front and rear grips. I have the Holosun 510C optic. I have the Magpul hand stop that goes along with the hand rails. That's why I have the hand rails, the Picatinny rails, and the Sabre lower receiver. So I did fully put the receiver together myself. It does have a Aero Precision lower parts kit in it. I felt like the Aero Precision lower parts were just a little more better, we're just a little better than the Palmetto State Armory. No hit our Palmetto State Armory, obviously. The upper is Palmetto State and the receiver is Palmetto State. Oh, and then I have a Magpul. This is green. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. Magpul trigger handguard. And the reason why I went with the 8.5-inch on defense, obviously, as you see, everybody says it. This is the lightest firearm I have. It also is probably has the most kick right now. I need to upgrade the bolt carrier group and of course the spring and buffer tube. Make that shit a little flatter and of course get a silencer for it because 8.5 during the blackout should obviously be shoot with a suppressor. But for now, this is how we're rocking it. I will put a sling on this one too as well. I'll probably just get a Magpul one, little 2-point Magpul one. I also went with this one because I was trying to, I don't know if you guys seen, PSA has this other 300 blackout. It's kind of like their Mark 18 version. Has this lower receiver on it, and I was kind of going for that vibe, but didn't want to pay the price that they were charging it for. So I was able to kind of build this for half the price. I got this on sale from Palmetto. If you know, you know. I got this 8.5-inch upper. You can get that right now for a couple $100s. But the Smith & Wesson grip, the reason why I went with this one, all of my pistols are Smith & Wesson. This is what I'm most comfortable with. As far as texture, obviously, if you know about Smith & Wesson, this texture is probably the most aggressive that you'll probably get. And of course, you can change out the back grip right here. I don't know if you guys see that right there. You just squeeze that and it'll pop out. And this one actually comes with a tool part as well, like your pistols do. So that's pretty handy for little punching holes and everything on the go while I'm out at the range and out and about. And I went with the SVA 5 brace. I know I'm going a little off-centered here, but I went with the SVA 5 brace. I felt like this is the most sturdy. I have the SVA 3. I don't have the SVA 4 actually, but the SVA 5 just seemed like the most sturdy in the shoulder for me. It was easy to put up right there and has a nice snug fit against the shoulder. It's not uncomfortable at all actually. It has a nice little cheek well placed right there. You can just sit and position everything nice. This ambidextrous charging handle I got from a local gun store over here in Georgia. It literally cost me $20 and it does everything that a Radiant does. So after that, the Magpul front and rear sights, as you know, you just can't go wrong with those. From there, we have the Holosun 510C. Now, I went with this optic because I wanted something that, easily detachable, and the freaking rectile on this is beautiful. I can change in between settings. Let's see if I can show you guys that. Hopefully you guys can see that there. I can change them between settings. It does also have different brightness settings. I can get a little guard for it, so that's nice. But what sold me on this, I'll be honest with you guys, was the little detached part. You do have to unscrew it right there slightly, but that's nothing for me. Other than that, when I go with the Picatinny rails and the Magpul handguard, again, I wanted this to kind of give me that M18 feel. I am actually in the process of getting an M18 upper. Probably going to be by Palmetto again. That Daniel Defense wanted. So, standard A2 flash hider. Again, I'm going to suppress this. I'll probably get a 3-prong one, and who knows. The Aero Precision low receiver kit, which are anti-walking pins. I found that the anti-walking pins with this 8.5 inch in specific, was walking my pins out. When I would put my 11.5 inch upper, I really didn't have that issue, but this 10.5 inch or this 8.5 inch definitely gave me that. So I put the anti-walk pins because I'm going to keep it on this receiver. And again, light as can be, lighter than any of my other ones, lighter than my 22 even. So yeah, that's my 8.5 inch blackout. Again, PSA upper, PSA lower, it's a Saber lower, and I love it. It shoots phenomenally. Again, I'm going to suppress it, and this is definitely going to be my Goodson. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys how it looks with different mags. So this is your 30 round mag. It is empty. So that's how it looks with your 30 round mag. Still nice, still solid. 20 round mag, my favorite. I think that's just perfect. Even when the mag is full, it doesn't add too much weight. The way that it does, it just brings it right down into your hands. So, I mean, it's beautiful. Not mad about it by any means. Didn't change out anything else on it. And yeah, that is my 8.5 inch 300 blackout by PSA. I am currently working on a 10.5 inch Mark 18, so stay tuned for that. Definitely brought this out to the range already, but stay tuned for some more videos with me shooting it long distance to see what I can really do with it. If you like this video, you like my toys, follow, subscribe, comment, and chat with you guys soon.